All right, I'll be sharing my screen together with you. Then we'll start with our top GICU. Then we'll start with our analysis, weekly outlook. What are we expecting this week? What are we expecting? What are we to expect as traders? Last week played out nicely. This week, what are the expectations? So every trader is having their expectations for the week. But if you are an intraday trader, you are a scalper, you are a swinger, knowing the direction and knowing what the weekly is expected to do also has a high probability of helping you when it comes to what you are to expect of the market. So we'll start by checking gold first, or we should look at other pairs before we check gold. Should we look at other pairs before we check gold, or we should continue? All right, so let's look at gold. All right, so this is gold on daily candle. Because we are doing a weekly outlook, let's look at last week candle, what gold did. All right, so last week candle, this is the movement of gold on last week candle. Let me open a Virgin chart. So that I think my network is a little bit okay. Let me open this chart. All right, so last week on gold, let me delete every drawings. Last week on gold, this is what market gave us last week. This is the weekly candle on gold. But when we look at the structure or the sequence or the trend or the direction of the market, what can you say the direction of the market is? What can you say the direction of the market is? Per what you are saying, what are you saying? Is it a bullish market or a bearish market? What are you saying? So I am seeing a bullish market. So this is a bullish market on weekly candle. So last week we saw a very great bull candle. After this consolidation, we saw the great candle doing that breakout. So this is what I'm going to do. What I'm using to analyze the market is called equilibrium strategy. One thing that I've been trading for some time now. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pick up what the play out of last week candle, the highs and the lows of last week. Very important. It will help me to know my entry key level. So we have the highs, we have the mid where it did the breakout. We have the lows, we have the mid where it did a breakout, and this is going to be the highs of the candle. So these are the two things we have, but because it's a weekly candle, you might not have this thing perfectly. So I'll scale down to daily candle, and when I scale down to daily candle, I have gotten a very nice structure on daily candle. So this is the lows of the weekly candle. This is the mid of the weekly candle where it did the breakout, and this is the highs of the weekly candle. So we know from what we just did that the market is what? Bullish. So if the market is bullish, what are we to expect this week? We are to expect a bullish move for this week. Why are we supposed to expect a bullish move for this week? Because sitting at this point is a whole price zone that market needs to fill. The sitting at this point is a whole price zone that market needs to fill. And after the consolidation and the indecision where market decided, we see a breakout of the previous lower highs of the market. So this on weekly candle, this is the previous lower highs of the market. If you go to daily candle, you see clearly that we broke the previous lower highs of the market for market forming a new high. So if market has formed a new high, where is the highest of the market? This point is the highest of the market at that market price level. That is around 27.89. So within the 27.80s, let's assume the 27.80s, that is the level that the market can get to, and market can decide to retrace or reverse. However, we have some sub levels as well, where we have the 27, 16, 15, 16, 20 thereabout. Around this point, we can see a very strong resistance also here. We can see a very strong resistance also here. We can see a very strong resistance also here. But one of the things you need to understand is that the trend of the market is your friend. If you are a trader, make sure you trade the trend, because the trend of the market will save you from a lot of things. It will save you from a lot of things. So when you look at the trend, which is bullish, sitting here is resistance. Sitting here as well is resistance. So we have resistance 1, we have resistance 2. But on weekly, we have the lows of the candle, the mid of the candle, where it did the breakout, breaking the previous lower highs on weekly time frame, and we have the highs of the candle. So as a trader, where is going to be a level where you can be expecting a buy for the week? So let's say market opens, you want to take a trade. Where are you supposed to expect the buys? Where are you supposed to expect the buys? That is around, you are supposed to expect the buys around where it did that breakout from the weekly. So this is what I am expecting for the week. That if the market opens and gold decides to drop a little, the buying point for me on gold is going to be around the early from, let's say, the 66, 65, 64 there about, all the way to the 60s. So 60 to 66, it is an entry level for me. So from 60 to 66, you can enter into a trade after confirmation from that level all the way to your first TP, which is going to be the highs of last week candle. And if it breaks the highs of last week candle, you are grabbing this. If it breaks this, you are going to grab this. So market moves in levels. So if the market breaks this, if it breaks this, let's say we see a breakout from last week highs, then we are going here. If we see a breakout from here, we'll be going where? To the all-time high. Do you copy that? Do you copy that? Are you clear with that? So that is what I am expecting on gold. Any question? Any question? If you have a question, you can type it in the comment section. All right. So any question? US 30. All right. I'll check US 30. So this is my outlook, what I'm expecting for the week on gold. So I'm expecting gold to be bullish for the week, but I understand that there might be a retracement before that. And the level I am expecting to enter into the market is this level. That is the level I've taught you. I've just shown you, around the 60s to the 66. So that is the level I'll be expecting before I'll enter into any trade. All right, let's look at the pair GBP USD. Let's look at the pair GBP USD. So what is going to be the weekly outlook for GBP USD? Let's go to the week. All right, so let's look at the weekly outlook. Let me pick a new GBP USD. Let's go to capital. Okay. All right, this is GBP USD. Let me delete all drawings. All right, this is GBP USD. The market, as you see it, is a very simple, sensitive, well detailed market that if you give attention to, the market is going to respect the attentions that you give to it. But if you are just trading without, why is this thing on my screen? Why is it on my screen? Let me delete all the drawings. Okay, so let's go to the weekly. So this is the weekly candle on GBP USD. So the first question I ask people is that what is the direction of the market? What is the trend of the market? So last week on GBP USD, you could see gold bought for the week, but GBP USD did what? Sold for the week. I'm expecting gold to buy for the week. And let's now analyze GBP USD. So market was dropping, previous lower highs, the low of the market, equal highs, then we see market doing new highs. When the market did new high, it did that new high all the way to this level. Okay, it did that new high all the way to this level. And after that new high, we could see a nice equilibrium that is formed. When I see equilibrium, that means a retracement. Okay, a nice retracement that is formed with the cells. And we can see sitting at this level is a very strong price floor, which means sitting at that level is a very strong support level. So on GBP USD, I'll mark that level. I'll mark that level of support. So that old level of support is a very key level for me to look out for a trade. There are two things that I'm looking out for: a rejection from that level, a confirmation from that level, then I can start buying from that level. So this is what I've done on the weekly. Let's go to the daily, then we'll look at that level if we are going to get a clearer picture of what I just did on the weekly. So a clearer picture of what I just did on the weekly. So this is daily. On daily candle, we can see that level being a very strong support level. You can see the clear picture of that level being a very strong support level. So what I'll be expecting is that there should be a reaction of the market from this level. There should be a reaction of the market from this level. Then I should see a pump back up on GBP USD. I should see a reaction from that level, then a pump back up. Any question? Any question? So if you have any pair you want us to deal with, you can put it at the comment section. We'll deal with that pair. US 30. So let's look at US 30 briefly. Let's look at US 30. US 30, I used to give attention to US 30, but currently I don't really look at US 30. But let's look at US 30. Let's look at US 30. Okay. US 30, US 30. I love, as we did, we go back to the weekly. All right. So if you look at the market was buying, then we saw the market started selling, breaking the previous higher lows of the market. Euro USD. Okay. I will check Euro USD as well. The market broke the previous lower highs or higher lows of the market, sorry, on weekly time frame. So let's go back to the daily. So this is it. On US 30, if I trade US 30, let's say you are an intraday trader, you are trading US 30, you are a swing trader. There are two things that I will look out for. I'll mark this key level of interest. I'll mark this key level of interest. This key level of interest. And all I need to do is to be patient. All I need to do is to be patient. Market moves in price levels. Market moves from one price level to the other. So all I need to be is to be patient. Because of the momentum of that reversal breaking the previous higher lows and creating new lower highs of the market, there is a high probability that market might continue dropping. There is a high probability that market might continue dropping. But you have to do your due diligence before any buyers. So this is our due diligence that we are doing. There are two things that if I'm trading US30, I'll be looking out for. I'll be looking out for a breakout from this low. So it's either I get a breakout from this low, or, so look here, it's either I get a breakout from that low or a rejection from that low with a confirmation. So there are two things that you can be looking out for. That is the reason why, as a trader, you must be patient with your whatever decision. Okay, so all the pairs that we are analyzing, there should be some play out before you can say, for instance, the gold we analyze, I'm expecting gold to play out a buy for the week. However, there should be some confirmation at the level I've given to you, that 60, 66, 65, 64, 63, that level. There should be some confirmation. It could be candle pattern. Then you know that, okay, this is actually what the market is about to do. All right. So with this, these are the two things market can do. Market can break this level, and when market break this level, market is coming down all the way to this level. If market break that level, market is coming down all the way to this level. Market is coming down all the way to this level. Also, if market is able to reject from this level, giving a confirmation, market will do something like this. Do you copy that? So this is what you are to look out for if you are trading US30. Richard, Zarif, do you get that? So this is the play out you got to look out for if you are trading US30. All right, so so let's look at, I'll be looking at 5 more pairs, then we'll call this meeting. If those that didn't join the meeting can get on YouTube and watch the meeting. All right, so this is Euro USD. Euro USD. This is Euro USD. So let's go Euro USD. All right, so Euro USD on weekly time frame. Euro USD on weekly time frame. So Euro USD on weekly time frame, we could see that Euro USD has been dropping like nobody's business. Let me check something from the monthly candle then. Okay, there's the monthly candle. Okay, so sitting within that level here is the buy pressure. So let's go back to the weekly. This is just a market outlook. All right, so with the week candle, we could see that market is retesting a major level of what? Of support. And also, however, last week candle ended as an inverted hammer. Last week candle ended as an inverted hammer. Please, what time frame should we take our confirmation from? It depends on the strategy you are trading, but I'll advise you look at the 4 hour for your confirmation. 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. Below that, don't call it. So this time frame, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. All right, so let's go back to Euro USD. This is sitting support right here. We see an inverted hammer right here. So when I see something like this, I use what I call the equilibrium strategy to get my entry levels. So I'll do this, I'll do this, and I'll do this. So I have this my three levels there, which are my key interest level on the weekly. So this is the lows of the candle, mid, and the highs of the candle. There are two things that I am looking out for. At the lows of the candle, I'm looking out for a confirmation before I can buy. So what are the confirmations I'm looking out for? Whether a single, double, triple candle pattern or a chart pattern from there, powerful, I can be able to buy. So if I see an AMA, inverted AMA has already been formed on a weekly candle, but you don't have an entry yet. So we are waiting for a very subsequent confirmation from daily, then we can get a very good entry. So this is the daily candle. We are not seeing any entry yet. Let's go to the 4 hour, which I love when it comes to confirmation. So 4 hour, this is what we are seeing, support sitting here, and we can see levels of rejection, but yet still there is no entry yet. How do you get an entry? How do you get the right entry as a trader and you are able to scale up? One thing you need to understand before you take a decision whether buy or sell, make sure that your entry is right. So for me to get a perfect entry, this was the opening of last week candle. This line is the opening of last week candle. So for me to get a very perfect entry level, what I will wait out for is for market to buy, see it breaking this consolidation zone right here. I want market to buy, see it breaking this low. Then from the same level, I'll be expecting a retracement or a retest or a very nice zone. Then I can buy the market to the highs of last week candle. Okuta, do you get it? Any question? Any question? What pair again should we look at? What pair again? We have looked at Euro USD, we have looked at gold, we have looked at GBP USD, we have looked at US 30. Okay, my one of my favorite pairs, as we will, let's look at this pair, then we will call it for a day. Uh, Crude oil. I love crude oil so much. I love crude oil so much. Crude oil is perfect for those that are intraday traders, swingers. If you are an intraday trader, a swinger, I recommend crude oil to you as well. Trading crude oil is nice. Trading crude oil is nice. It's really, 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 really nice. Really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, let me look at CFF. Okay. All right. I don't like their chat. Let me change to. Okay. So we are analyzing crude oil. What do you think crude oil is going to do the coming week? So this is my chart. But I'm seeing something which is very clear. I'm seeing something which is very clear, a very strong, what some of you call as demand, a price floor, a very strong price floor. GJ, okay, I'll check GJ. What some of you call as a price floor, I'm seeing a very strong price floor at the level of this point. So where there was a good confirmation where market started buying. However, I can see on weekly that market is sitting at a current resistance which needs to be broken before any other means of trading. After the next resistance, we could see there is this highs here to 83 that market can grab. So what do I do as a trader? It is very key for me when it comes to these things. So all do I know is a buy. You can't be buying as early as market open because you need extra confirmation. Market can open and market can drop back to that zone before any other time. So nobody knows. That's why you take precaution when you are taking these trades. So what I'll do is that level which I'm looking at, let me go to the daily candle so you see it clearer. that level of resistance, what I will be looking at, you could see that when market got to that level, there was some rejection, about 100 pips rejection from that highs. So that 100 pips rejection from that highs, what I'll be expecting before I can take my buys is that I'll be expecting that level to be broken. Simple. I'll be expecting that level to be broken. However, I cannot take a sell because there is no confirmation for a sell. But what I'll be looking forward for on crude oil is for something like this to happen. If something like this happens, I can buy from this point all the way to 84, 83, there, somewhere here. So I can buy here, have a very tiny SL of 30, 40 pips, maximum 50 pips, and I can grab my 200 pips, 300 pips, just like that. Do you copy that? Do you copy that? Any other question? So that is it. We have analyzed about we have analyzed crude oil, we have analyzed gold, GBP USD, US 30, Euro USD. So if you jump in late of this market outlook, you can check our YouTube channel Road Money Forex Academy, and you can watch it there. You can really watch it there. Okay, so guys, any other pair that you want us to look at? GJ. All right, let me look at GJ briefly, then we can call it a night. GJ briefly. GJ briefly. GJ. I love GJ so much, though. I love GJ so much. I love GJ. Who loves GJ? I love GJ. I love GJ. I love GJ. I love GJ. All right, so from looking at things, if I'm trading GJ, I'll be expecting a sell for the week, and I'll give you my reasons. If I'm trading GJ, there are several things I'll be expecting to see before I can take the trade. If you don't understand what I use when it comes to my entry criteria, don't worry. It's equilibrium, part of equilibrium strategy. That okay, so I know the mean, the highs, the lows of the weekly. So if I'm trading, I'll be expecting a sell. Why will I be expecting a sell? You could see on daily candle that the previous lows of the market was what broken. Market was dropping. We saw that flag, and we saw that flag rejection. So market might drop them all. However, my entry is very key, and when you look at here on daily, you can see a chart pattern is formed as well. Double top is formed as well on daily candle. So I can scale down more to 4 hour. Let's see the clear picture more on 4 hour. If I scale down to 4 hour, I see a sequence is formed. When I see a sequence, it means a trend. A trend is formed on the 4 hour, where I see market is creating highs, and highs fail to create a new high, where market is creating new lower highs and new lows. So market has created 1, 2, 3, 4 lows. I can see thereabout. Market 1, 2, 3, 3 lower highs, failing to do a new high. So the structure of the market is a sell. However, if I'm selling, there are levels where I need to look out for the sell. I understand that on weekly, this is what? This is the opening of the week, the lows of the week, and the highs of the week. So it's either I see a breakout from the lows of the week. If I see a breakout from the lows of the week, I can sell all the way to this point, 88, 188. I can sell all the way to 188 if I see a breakout. Or market should retrace. Let's see a retracement, and after the retracement, I should see a confirmation for the sell. Then I can take the sell as well from these zones all the way down to my first TP, which is going to be this zone. Do you copy that? All right. So thank you guys for connecting. This is Market Outlook on the 12th of January 2025. We are expected the market to open in few minutes from now. So guys, thank you for watching. I will see all of you some other time. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye-bye. Euro USD, I did my analysis. Euro USD, I did my analysis for the first time using the top-down analysis as a beginner. I noticed that it might buy, but I couldn't see any confirmatory yet of a buy signal. So I got really confused and thought my analysis was wrong. But you have helped me understand a lot, and I'm really glad I entered your live section. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Please repeat good. So those of you that didn't get us, those of you on Telegram that, on the live on Meet, Google Meet, that you were not able to get some of the pairs that we analyze, visit our YouTube channel, Road Money Forex Academy, and you can re-watch the live there, okay? You can re-watch the live there. God bless you. Bye-bye.